Kids' math motivation stems from proving something to themselves. Here's an article from Forbes. A new survey shows that 55% of kids are highly motivated to learn math because they simply want to prove to themselves that they can do it. It also showed that 46% of students either like or love math, while only 24% said they hate it. And 68% said that they would like math more if they saw how it connected with their future. I have always been confused by the fact that we are constantly called on to prove how math is connected to real life. And it usually results in teachers getting into the weeds, for example, explaining how a student might be on a basketball court one day, and all of a sudden they will be inspired to use the quadratic formula to predict the trajectory of a free throw shot. You'll thank me when that happens. Or that a student will need to be able to calculate price per ounce of food in order to get a really good deal at the grocery store. Now, technically, these are explanations of how math might be used in real life, but when a teacher is describing these scenarios, many students roll their eyes, unable to imagine themselves in these very specific situations. So let's change the way we explain the real-life applications of math, because the real value is that it's all about problem solving. In fact, if it helps, don't call it math class anymore. Call it problem-solving class. Working on math problems challenges students to look for patterns, organize information, and use logic to design and extrapolate solutions. So when they ask, when will I use this in my real life? Your answer can be, literally every waking moment of every day. Life requires constant problem solving, and those who are good at math are better problem solvers and are more successful. In fact, the top 20 highest paying jobs require the problem solving skills learned in our math classes. It's that simple. Now, this new way of explaining the importance of math is not just for classroom teachers. It's also for you, mom and dad. Because parents, if you don't understand why math is important, and even go so far as to diss it at home in front of your kids, it's much more likely that they will hate it in school. So instead of saying, oh gosh, I hated algebra, I was terrible at it, and I never used it, remind your kids that math is extremely important and that they should really care about it, because it's all about building those valuable problem-solving skills.